Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Yappa MC, and we're playing Stoneblock 3, working our way through all the getting started quests. In the last episode, we made a millstone, mechanical press, and learned how to generate rotational power using water wells. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the info card that popped up at the top of the screen. You can also click the playlist. You can catch up with everything. In this episode, we'll be working on getting a melter, a casting table, and smeltery. We'll also be exploring maybe a dungeon or two. If you've seen the previous episodes, you'll notice that all this behind me is new. I decided to get it all changed up and put it into a time lapse. So let's get through the time lapse, and then we'll get started on the melter, casting table, and smeltery. We'll see you there. All right, now that you're back, if we look at the getting started, we'll see a lot of this has been checked off. However, we still have the melter, casting, and smeltery to work on. Melter. Seared melter. First smeltery. Place above a tank or heater to fuel. Let's click to view the recipe. We need seared brick as well as a seared ingot gauge or seared fuel gauge, which apparently we need for additional seared brick and some glass. Okay, so how do we get seared brick? We need to cook grout. How do we get grout? We can either use clay ball, 1 sand and 1 gravel, or we could use a clay block with 4 blocks of sand and 4 blocks of gravel. I looked kind of at what was going to be needed in this episode, and I gathered a few resources here. We need the clay, sand, and gravel so that we can make the seared stone and all the other contraptions that we'll need to make here. So, oh good heavens, I am really having a hard time. Now let's see what happens here. Should turn to seared brick. That looks like it's seared brick. Let's maybe do a couple. Made quite a bit. Let's put the rest back. And there's the second stack. And let's get glass. Let's put 4 of these in the corner. Make a seared fuel gauge. Put that in the middle of the top. Go around it like a boat, and we have a seared melter. Let's just look up all the seared contraptions and things that we can make. So there's the seared glass, a seared fuel gauge, which is what we just made, ingot tank, interesting, ingot gauge, seared lantern, casting basin. We will probably need a casting basin and a casting table, so let's just do that. Casting basin. Do them one direction and one the other. You get a basin and a table. So we need a seared heater, which is simply as if we were making a chest. Let's see, let's clear out this wall. Right, now that we've cleared this area, let's see about putting in some of the melter and the heater, the melter, basin, and a table. All right, pretty simple, looks like. We made the melter. And we got a book. Puny smelting. Casting. Cast something. To convert molten metals back into items, you need to use the casting faucet and casting table or basin. We're going to need to get some sand. I think what I'm going to try to do is create an iron pickaxe now that we can use the smelter and create these pickaxe heads and things. So if I wanted to do a pickaxe, I would need the pick head, tool handle, and a tool binding. All right, so if we get some wood, we can go to the part builder, put it on here, and say we need a tool handle, a binding, so the pickaxe head. All right. We're going to come back and probably make a bunch more of these. However, I need to get some sand. And I don't know where I may or may not. There we go. Have had sand. Sand. You just put it in there and it gets a blank cast. Probably don't need more than 4 at this point. Let's go see what we can do with this thing. See if we can have some fun. So let's make the pickaxe head first. Lift it out. And I need to put some iron in. Not enough heat. Obviously, there's nothing in here. Let's go see if we can get some coal. If we put coal down here, it heats up to the top. We're melting 3 at once. That's efficient. Now, it said something about a faucet or a pipe, I believe. Seared channel. Seared faucet. There we go. All right, so we have the faucets. Let's go put a faucet on. And I think I can put one on this side and one on this side. And this should be ready. So if we click on here, does it tell me? It says 3 ingots. So how much is going to be used? Yep, sand disappeared as promised. And it used 2 ingots. If I put another sand down and say the binding, pick it up, tell it to fill it. I'm not going to have any space, so let's put the bacon sandwich in our offhand in case we get really hungry. And we can also put the binding away. And see pickaxe head. Tinker station, is that where? Okay, so let's put the iron pickaxe head, the iron binding. And I'm just going to use my wood tool handle instead of use it as a pattern. And then grab my iron pickaxe. There we go. So I can replace the stone pickaxe with a iron pickaxe. That also means that I need to get a pattern for a repair kit. So it looks like I'll need 2 parts. I'm going to need quite a few of these. This might be where I want to use gold instead of sand. And where did I put any gold? I may have Add. Lots of diamond here. Oh, there's some gold. Okay. I was thinking, I'm pretty sure I have gold somewhere. So I believe it said 2. But coal there. Apparently it lights up both top and bottom. And it melted. Well, I guess I will put that down and sacrifice the wood repair kit. Nice. Oh, great. What do I have in here? That's a repair kit. Can I make a ingot? I could probably use the remaining gold to make an ingot cast. All right, this is what we're going to do. Let's go get a clay. Yes, a clay ball. Send it through our little automatic cookomatic. Automatic cookomatic. Don't be dramatic. All right, and use this to make a mold. Will it work? It made something. What did it make? Ingot gold. So I did. Nice. All right, so now that one is for repairs for the iron pickaxe. And it said I would need 2 her. So there's 3, 6. And it should fill. Oh, I could still go 2 more sets, I think. 1, 2. Wonder if that'll fill it. Let's start emptying it. Then we won't have a problem, right? Oops, I clicked twice. Repair kit. There we go. A smeltery. Make a smeltery. Look at all these parts. We need a smeltery controller, seared tanks, a seared drain, some seared blocks. What's under the tanks? Fuel tank, fuel gauge, ingot tank, ingot gauge. So we need a fuel gauge, smeltery controller. Oh, interesting. I have to dump copper on seared bricks. Seared bricks on the crafting table, you just put 4 together. So from this point, we can use these blocks which I made up, the seared bricks, all these controllers, and actually build more of a smeltery. So let's see about doing that. We'll put down the base and along the walls, the 2 sides. And we'll put the drain. Let's put the drain right here. And the controller. Let's put the controller in the middle. We'll obviously need to make some more brick. So let's do that. and put it here around these edges. And I would like to use some glass here so that I can see. And I need to look up what that is again. The ingot gauge and the fuel gauge. Oh, I have one right there. I forgot. I'd already made it. So let's put a fuel gauge there. I need some glass. Do I have any glass? No. Let's grab some glass. And I can't remember. This one was which? Okay, that's the fuel gauge. So I think the other one goes something like that. Yes, ingot gauge. All right. Then we'll put the ingot gauge here, and we'll be having, ta-da, turn black, an active smeltery. So now that we have this working smeltery, this is where we're going to call the episode. So thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please remember to click that subscribe button and leave a comment telling your favorite part. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.